Hi, my name is Marceline Robinson, and I'm a student at Indiana Wesleyan, and I'm doing my intern at Fall Creek Counseling. And this is,
Takesha Guthrie, BSW.
and she also works at Fall Creek Counseling, and she also is one of my fellow co-workers at Eskenazi Health, Midtown Mental Health. So she just recently been a social worker now for a year. So I'm going to ask her some questions, and here we go. Can you tell me how you organize and plan your day?
First, I start with checking my emails, checking my phone for phone calls, voicemails, and depending on what I receive from my emails and voicemails and phone calls, it prioritizes my day. Then once I do the main important things, I follow up on all the other things, just as well as my other clients.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can you share a method that you have used to ask your clients, when you're interviewing or doing an intake? Can you run ready for that question? Can you tell me how what your method is for that?
My method is I keep it real with them. I let them know that I'm there to support them and help them with the resources, exactly whatever it is that they need, as long as they're willing to work and put in the work and show the effort of overcoming their barriers, if it's the addiction, if it's the alcohol, just as well as just not want to be motivated, whatever the cause is to bring them in to see me.
Oh, okay. How do you handle difficult clients?
With me knowing the client, I would, it depends on how the client is. If they're new, I just be patient with them and wait for them to be ready to talk to me. I let them know my expectations, tell them what I'm there for, and then it's up to them. Even if they come in and we sit there and don't say nothing, but they there, right, and I'm there. So as far as my other clients, I just reiterate on whatever it is that they talk to me about, follow up on them to try to get them engaged. Exactly. And then once I get them engaged, they'll start opening up more.
Okay. Can you tell me about a situation that has put you in a bad position with a client? Because sometimes you go into their homes.
Yes.
So do you like doing home visits versus group?
I like the home, going to the home, because they're in their own environment.
Right. And
with them being in their environment, they could be themselves, they could be comfortable. But then also I take them out into the community just as well. So we could get out the home. If it's maybe they need to make a run, I could join them and we could talk some more while we're out just as well.
Do you have a lot of clients that are dealing with drugs versus narcotics? I mean alcohol. I'm sorry.
Majority of my clients is the drugs, the opiate. That's real big in the city. So I just work with them and until they're ready, and sometimes let them just take their own steps into healing and getting their stuff together.
What do you like working better with, women or men? What's easier?
Let's see.
Who's easier, men or women?
Men are better.
Yeah.
But women's are good when they want to do the change, when they want the help. But when they rebelling, either male or female, when they against it, you won't get nothing accomplished.
Okay. What have you ever had to go against your belief? Go against your belief on what I want to say? Have you ever reached out to help a client and go over and above what you're supposed to do for a client because of your beliefs and your morals?
I try not to put my morals or belief on the client.
Mm-hmm.
So, my job is to support them and give them their resources.
What about motivation? Do you use motivational interviewing?
Yes, I do. And then I ask questions to get them thinking.
Yeah.
And, like where you want to be at 5 years? Where do you see yourself? To have them thinking, so they can see, do I want to stay here?
Mm-hmm.
And where I'm at as far as addiction, chasing money, trying to get my next high, compared to being that pharmacy tech that I always wanted to be.
Right.
Or get my kids back in the home that I always wanted to do.
Right. So do you ever share your experience? Because you're not a recovering addict or anything.
No.
So when you first started out in this field, were you questioned how can you help them if you're not a recovering addict?
Yes, I beat myself up at that, because I never walked in their shoes.
Right.
But with me having addiction in my family, I seen it.
Right.
I lived it, and as far as my experience, I let them know. I'm not in recovery, but my mother did drugs, my uncle, my cousin, and like right now, I got one cousin, she got her a nonprofit organization and doing good. So there is capability of turning to do better.
And recovery.
Recovery.
That's how I know I was asked that question, how am I going to help them if I have never been in them shoes? And I had told them, you teach me the street way and I'm going to teach you the book way.
Right.
So we all
working together.
We all became one.
Yeah.
So do you think, do you like 10-step? Do you like the 10-step far as the faith-based? Do you like 10-step?
Yes.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do too. Because a lot of them don't believe in God.
No, as long as they have that higher power.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As long as they have that higher power and whatever makes them do better.
Right. Right. Do you have when you're working, like when we have our groups, have you noticed how some of the people don't eventually step right in for about a week? They never talk. Mm-hmm. And then eventually they all start coming together.
Yes.
So when you see that they're not talking, you answered this earlier. You just sit there and let them just be there and listen, right?
Yes.
That's a good way of
So
doing it.
I just let them control the group. I let them, I'm just like the mediator.
Right.
Or try to get it started,
What do you do? How do you handle clients that have been going back and forth with the steps of recovery? How do you handle that? They start at 1, then they get to 5, and then they go back. They relapse. How do you start handling that? Do you have you ran into those clients yet?
I had just a couple. It depends on if it's the client new to relapse. You may expect a relapse, but now you need to learn. I let them know you need to learn your triggers. Is it the people, the places, or the things that you be at?
Right.
If them are your triggers, you need to change your ways, change the people you hang with.
Exactly.
Go back the whole environment thing and see what did they learn from the relapse.
Right.
That's the biggest thing.
So you believe that the client can recover?
Yes. But I'd rather them relapse early in the steps than get all the way to 10 and then go all the way back.
I know, that's hard.
Yeah, so.
That's hard. I like it. I kind of like groups where they're forced to come. I don't kind of like where they want to come on their own. Because they have to come on their own, they're not going to, to me, they're not going to succeed.
Right.
in recovery. They're going, oh, we passed our time. But, okay, this is, we're going to end this because it's past 10 minutes. And so, this was a nice interview, and I want to tell you thank you for helping me out with this.
You're
I know
welcome.
your day is busy.
Welcome. So anytime.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.